What was kind of the message from Coach postgame?
He was really proud of us second half, coming out defending well, and he really got on us in the first half about our rebounding. So I think we really took a challenge in that and really wanted to out-rebound them in the second half, and we came out on top in the rebounding column.
What did you see from Darius and Jalen taking over in the second half?
Just what they've been doing all year. We believe in trusting them as a team, as a whole. Like, coming down in the stretch, we really needed them two guys to, like, step up, make plays, and we were just going to be there to help them out at the end.
First time this season you've won 2 consecutive games against Big 12 schools. Is that good improvement toward as we get closer to the tournament?
Absolutely. I feel like it's given us momentum each and every day, and we just taking it one game at a time has been our mindset.
You guys went to the press quite a bit. Didn't turn OSU over a ton, but did you feel like that helped at least get them out of their sets or a little out of sorts? How much did the press help tonight?
It helped us out a lot, slowing them down in transition, not getting as many open threes. We tried to slow them down with the press, so I think that was our whole mindset, just slowing them up because they're really good in transition.
I'm not asking for a comment on officiating, but just how difficult is it to play in a game that stops and starts as much as that one did?
Really just staying focused. Like, we can't get any of the calls back that they made, so just knowing that, like, next play mentality, that's what Coach preaching, that's what we preach as a team, just having that next play mentality.
Wright, in particular for OSU, started off shooting it well from 3. Was it a matter of kind of getting out and getting on the 3-point line for you guys? Was that kind of emphasized as OSU's shooting kind of regressed?
Yes, it really was. He came out really hot, and we knew he was a great shooter. We just had to find him, locate him, and run him off the 3-point line. I feel like second half we did a pretty good job on, like, running him off, not allowing as many threes.
What was y'all's mindset going into the second half?
You go right there. Y'all fine. You took my seat, but that's okay.
I didn't.
You're going to run tomorrow.
Excuse me, what was that? I'm sorry.
What was y'all's mindset going into the second half?
Just having more of a defensive mindset. Like I said, we were down in the rebounding column, so that was one of our things. Rebounding and defense was our main thing. We knew offensively we were able to find our open looks and get what we wanted, but it was just defense.
All right, we'll jump in and let Coach do an opening statement real quick, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Well, I'll just start off by saying it was a hard-fought game. I thought our guys showed a lot of grit. I thought, Oklahoma State did a great job. I mean, I thought they got off to a really good start, fast start, and, played really well. Offensively, I thought they did some really good things, and we had to make some adjustments at halftime. I thought at halftime we made some adjustments, as Shemarri mentioned, and we were able to kind of slow them down a little bit, which gave us a chance to go on a couple runs ourselves. But what a good, talented young team, talented, young, and they have a lot of potential.
Coach, you played OSU last year in the Bahamas in overtime and prevailed with that, and then you get a win here. How good is it to get a win before the Big 12 and in the Big 12 against Oklahoma State?
Well, I mean, it's a terrific program, a storied program. And so for us, any win like this is a big win for us, as we're trying to, find our way into a new conference. So we're excited about that. Last year was that was a great event on a neutral site, and we were able to pull out, like you said, an overtime win. And then here, we were very fortunate. I thought, like I said, they had a lot of momentum, a lot of things going their way. I thought in the second half, our guys really, showed a lot of maturity. They adjusted, and we were able to go on some runs ourselves and win the game.
Wright and Daly Jr. combined for 28 of OSU's first 42 half points, and then in the second half, you guys really shut them down. What did you do different defensively in the second half?
Well, we challenged our guys at halftime that we have to defend better, and those two players were playing terrific, and we needed to find ways to slow them down, and that's just not a one-person's job. When you have players like Daly, who's a terrific player, young player, and Wright has always been a great player, probably career 2,000-plus scorer. I mean, these guys are accomplished players, and so what we wanted to do was, whoever were guarding those players, we wanted to make sure that we had 10 eyes on them no matter what. So if Shemarri had them or DJ had them, the other 4 players on the team also were aware of what they were doing, where they were, and ready to bring help if need be. And so I thought that kind of helped us kind of contain them. You're never going to stop players like that. Those are terrific, accomplished scorers, as I mentioned. You just hope to contain them as best you can, and I thought we did a better job in the second half.
Darius, you really took over the game in the second half. What was your approach mentally?
I just knew that we had them in foul trouble, so, just be able to get downhill and create easy buckets for us. I feel like I'm a good free throw shooter, so I feel like that was a good way. We struggled a little bit in the second half scoring, so I just wanted to get us easy buckets from the free throw line.
Coach, you face a tough test against Iowa State at home for the space game. What is your approach against a top 10 team?
Well, first, I want to enjoy this one. I want to enjoy this, at least at midnight. Can I do that before I think about the next opponent? I have not seen them other than looking at teams that we've been scouting. Terrific team, terrific coach, and we'll start preparing for them when we get back to Orlando.
Coach, we asked Shemarri about your press, but I wonder if you could give us your thoughts on the effectiveness of it, especially after Small went out with that third foul there late in the first half. It seemed like, even though turnover numbers aren't crazy, it seemed like that really benefited you guys.
Well, I think, we have a saying on our team, our strength is in our numbers. We play probably 10 guys, sometimes 11. And so, we want to play a system that really reflects our ability to play with that type of depth. And I thought the best way for us to play is to make it more of a full court game this year, press a little more and try to make it more of a, 94-foot game as opposed to a half-court game. And our guys have really embraced it. When they bring energy like they brought, especially the second half, I think it kind of really, we feed off of that. It gives us good momentum. And I think you saw some of that in this game.